Hello, Mahendra. Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Good morning, sir. And how are you, sir?
Good, fine. Mahendra, you have applied for front-end position, right?
Yes, sir.
Before starting, just tell me about yourself.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for asking me. Myself, Mahendra Kale. I have completed my Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics stream from 2013, and I have also 2.1 year experience in as a front-end Angular developer.
Okay, that means you got the opportunity to work on Angular. Okay, right.
Yes, yes.
Then why are you changing your current job?
So actually, I have worked on the this my my current company is the working on the not getting the totally chance on the work on the on the project, but actually I work on the like debugging and debugging work. So I want to learn a new thing, how to develop a project and how to use the other Angular. So I can to switch the my job.
Uh, Tell me about your strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
Tell me about your strengths and weaknesses.
I can't hear that.
Hello, I'm audible now.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your strength and weaknesses.
Yeah, strength. My strength is I'm hard worker and smart worker also. But my weakness is when the any task or other work not complete to my end. That time I am very get emotional earlier because my work is not completed at the given time and I have not done. That time that is a very weak point to my side because any work is not completed and my side I am trying to it, but it's not resolved. That time I am nervous.
How much you rate yourself in Angular and JavaScript out of 5?
Uh, I got Angular in JavaScript 8.4 and Angular also it's 3.5.
Mahendra, first we go ahead with the Angular, then we'll start on JavaScript. Okay.
Okay.
First, tell me what are directives?
Basically, directive are the add the behavior of the external DOM and instance of the external of the component instance. And basically, directive are the component directive, structure directive, and attribute directive. And structure directive means we change the structure of the DOM layout while adding the DOM element. And attribute directive means it change the appearance of the behavior of the DOM element like component and directive.
And what are components?
Component also is by using the ng model and address component are these are the component directives. Means meta notation is the address component. And it basically define the when the single HTML element present on the DOM element. That time use the address component decorator.
Okay. What are the lifecycle hooks available?
Yeah, so basically the Angular application goes to some life cycle group like when the some goes to the application. First is the constructor. Constructor is the when the component and directive are these are the instantaneous their uh, instance. And second is the ng on change. This life cycle is when the component and directive means data bound property has been changed like input and output property has been changed. That time the this ng on change life cycle is enough. And second is the NG on init. This, this life cycle will be to keep when the data bound property this property are shifted into initialization. That time this life cycle is called. And one more is the NG do check. This life cycle is when uh, some custom custom data means the default change detection is happen, like means we use another custom property, and you change in this custom property. That time this ng to check life cycle is and one more is the ng after ng after unit and ng after sorry ng after do check. Yeah, ng after unit, and this life cycle is called when the some uh, it initializing the uh, sorry ng after content init, and the second one would ng after content check, ng after view unit, and ng after u check. Means ng after content init means the it initialize the some content like in ng content had been changed, means as using the component. That time the ng content in this life cycle is and ng after content check. This is check the is the content in between the ng content component. That time is check any changes happen to this. And ng after view unit means the this life cycle is completely completed at the before it generating this view child and children are fully initialized. And this and last is the ng destroy, which is destroy the component directly at the completion.
Okay. What are the difference between the promises versus observer?
Promise are the promise and observer are basically the both are handling the same operation, but promise are eager and observer are lazy. Means that promise are executed immediately, but in observable when the observer need to subscribe for this execution. And one more difference is the promise are uh, getting one value, and observable are we can happen in observable multicasting type of thing done on the observable side. It will be multicasting and we have multiple time many subscribers will be executed. And one more is the error handling in promise. We using the catch method, and but observable in observable we pass the error object in the inside it. We handle the error handling in the observable.
Can you explain in detail what is the difference between constructor and engine in it with example? Share your screen and show me.
Visible for myself.
Not. Yes, it's
Can visible myself.
yes.
This is the my component. I use tablet component here. Image Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, in constructor, we create one property, route. This is activated route property. In constructor, this property is created an instance and shifted to the engine on it. And so when we using this property, I want to bound this property in the engine on init, sir. Means we use as a this keyword, this dot dot route. And then we use the uh, then we use the arrow to we then use the
Okay. What is services?
services are the services are basically is the modern functionality provided to your Angular application. Instead, when you use the common functionality in the Angular application, that time you use the service. Means is the service mainly provide the same construct to the Angular application that can be usable code, and it uh, uh, increase the application performance. And when we use the service, so at that time we need to injectable decorator. That in the this decorator we use the service in throughout application.
Can you show me one example on that? How to create service and how to use?
Can you use the CLI, sir?
Yes.
You create the service. In this service, in case you pass any URL. Hello.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Sir, this when we create the service, injectable to provided input, that time we create a service. The service is input in the my app module. In this module, in this app module. When you create the service, that time service using my another component. That time I need to it need to it declare in the constructor. That time we use it private. When you create the service, sir, that time I using my any component. That time using private and then service name. Then we using the uh, template on the on functionality.
Okay. Then what is the dependency injection in Angular?
Dependency injection.
Yes.
Dependency injection means it is a model constantly means the class asks to the dependency from external sources other than it create itself. Means that Angular application, Angular frame is having the own dependency injection, and this dependency is resolving it. Means that your services will depend on the throughout our Angular throughout your service depend on the throughout other service. That can use the dependency. That means the dependency.
Okay. What are the metadata of decorator?
Metadata are basically the means it define the add the one more data on the class. Means defining the structure of the class when you use the adder decorator. So basically the metadata are the basically the class decorator. Second is the method decorator. Second is the property decorator, and third is the method decorator, and last is the parameterized decorator. These are the metadata using the means the property decorator uses string interpolation, and uh, uh, sorry, class decorator in the address component and in the model. These are the class decorator, and in property decorator we use the as input and output decorator to address output and input. These are the use in the property decorator, and method decorator we use the by using the host listener, and one more is the parameter decorator using the address injectable method to call in the list. These are the metadata.
Okay. Can you explain input decorator and output decorator?
Yes, sir. Input decorator means you can bind the data from child to parent. That time use the input decorator, and to use any from parent to child. That time use the output decorator by using the event emitter listener.
Sure.
Yes.
Or vice versa.
No, sir.
Okay. What are the difference between template and template driven form and reactive form? and how to choose which one is better?
Yes, sir. Template driven form is basically is a data update directly on the template driven form is synchronously, uh, asynchronously, sorry. And in the reactive form, we data update directly on the synchronously. Means that the using the form control in the music create the form control from the TS file, and this TS file using the using on the uh, HTML template file. And basically the this reactive form is creating the separate component, and separate component to create the add the component also by using the array form method. And in a template driven form, uh, template driven data means the form controller created in on the HTML in the HTML template, and here we create the template driven forms for there. And in the and in the reactive form are the mutable, and in template driven form are the basically immutable. It's the handle the it's difficult in low level API handling is very difficult from the template driven form, but in reactive form we handle the low level API that will handle very easier in the reactive form.
Okay. Me, what is the purpose of ng4 directive and ngf directive?
NG form, yes sir. NG
With
form.
one example. First explain, then show me one example.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Using the sir ng for because I want to iterate the given array in the my component. So I want to this iterate that time I'm using the ng for getting the single element for using this. So at the in array, particular individual element are printed in the this li, and I want to hide the details from the on the condition that time using the injection.
Okay. Tell me, what are the difference between pure pipe and impure pipe?
Yeah, so basically the pure pipe is the this is pure pipe is uh, the pure pipe is called when the angular is detect any change detection happen on the happen on when the this parameter pass to pipe, that time is check if the parameter is change or not, that time angular detect it, and this is marked to that component when the any change detection happen. And impure pipe means it means impure pipe call every time at the every change detection, no matter where the uh, any changes happen on the parameter or value that pass to the component.
Oh. What is parameterize pipe? Can you show me one example? Then
You can
first explain and then show me.
parameter types are basically we provide the optional value to the pipe, and its output is uh, get that time you use, and it is denoted by the semicolon in the pipe means these are the parameterized value that pass to in the pipe, and the example are
Yes.
okay. Using the this is the optional parameter passing on to the pipe by using the semicolon. Getting this thing, the property here declare get new date is equal to 19 here, and this property are using in the and we're passing the pipe, and the parameter is date. Date,
What is custom pipe?
yeah,
Show
custom
me
pipe.
one example on that.
Okay.
Yes, first explain, then show me.
Custom pipe means we create the pipe with using we create the custom pipe by using the pipe transform method, and we passing to the at the rate decorator pipe, and inside we passing the value as a parameter name, and this custom pipe used in the HTML template. That time use having some condition on the basis, that time using the pipe. Using the pipe transfer method inside it, and at the rate pipe decorator to injecting, and that time use this pipe to the my HTML template. And, hello.
Yes.
We create the one pipe in using the at the rate pipe decorator, and we create the pipe transfer passing to value. Uh, this is the value MD, means my default value it's providing to this, and we use this pipe at the pipe name using the HTML pin, like suppose have data type and using the pipe function.
Okay. What is RxJS?
Yeah, RxJS basically the library from the RxJS library for the it's handling the basically asynchronous uh, asynchronous function and callback that handle with the it's handle with the RxJS is the library from that we library for the singular application that we using in the it's handle as the asynchronous and callback function that is handling the reactive style means that handle it reactive style with the observable means that it handle the like HTTP request and asynchronous operation by using in the RxJS library.
What is mean by asynchronous? Can you show me one example?
Yes. Asynchronous is in JavaScript, sir.
Show me pattern how. What is mean by not?
You can one- Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Where in this function we using the set time method. When the Angular action is means JavaScript is the a single threaded program language means code is executed immediately and line by line. That first the code is executed this because it is executed immediately. Then after this code is executed. That's the where is the asynchronous operation.
Okay. Now in Angular, what is subscribing?
Yeah, subscribing is the process in is the observable has created the instance. I mean it has emit the value. That time this value need that time we need to subscribe method to call on in itself. That time we get the emitted value on the message of the next and complete time. Yes.
What are the Difference between subject, be subject, and reply subject.
Yes, sir. Basically, the subject are basically handle it is the basically transferring the data from component to component and then we using the subject and subject here. And basically, subject to subject are not hold the value, not hold the value. It imitate the it imit the value that time it subscribe had to subscribe it. And in subject viewer, uh, it hold the initial value and current value at the time on the subscription happen. And replace subject means that it emit the uh, old and current value that are stored in the uh, that value are stored in when the any subscription happen on the user side. That time this old value and the current value has emitted to the subscriber. And async subject are the basically these async subject are basically emit the latest value when the subscription is completed. That time any error occur, that time also pass the error also, but it not emit any latest value after the completion.
Do you have work on NGRX?
No, sorry, sir, I'm not working on here. If getting a chance to work, I'm to learn it.
Okay. In last project, which Angular UI library have you used?
Angular material
Okay.
library,
Okay.
Angular library, Angular material, and Bootstrap.
Okay. You use Angular material. Can you explain?
Yes, Angular material are the basically using the or the making the attractive application. Means it is the uh, design pattern building block inside in the Angular material. Means I using any component like using any button component, table component. This component having the particular individual module in the Angular material, and that module I want need to import in our in common module. So we and it is used for the reusable purpose and increase the function performance also. Means it depend on the component based concept, and in component are and this component are basically the design pattern, and that design pattern are using on your project. There are some like tooltips also available and typography, but uh, uh, others are basically all including in the Angular material, and we need to into Angular application to add in the project using the CLI in the add and the added Angular material.
Okay. Okay. Tell me, what are the what? Oh, sorry. What is the router outlet?
Router outlet are the directive from the router. That will be the it's mark it is work as a placeholder to that mark to the for to the template that route to display the component at inside that outlet. Means it means that is the mark as any template to spot it, and that spot is marked on the particular route, and the route having any component, and that component data will display on this that outlet. That is the router outlet.
And what are router links?
router links are basically is based on the anchor attack in which the navigation happen means, and the path is also fixed means the when we mean a router link that time without refreshing the page we redirect on one component to one component to one component page means define the path and the tag particular component that time navigation happen and this path also fixed by using the router link.
Okay. What is server side resignation and client side resignation?
Server side is server side resignation means rendering the data from server to the browser, and client side means rendering data from client side. Rendering from client side to the yes.
Okay. What is mean by lazy loading?
Lazy loading. Means lazy loading is the important concept in the Angular application to avoid the single page application. Means that the means loading the component as per our requirement. Means as per our requirement have to load it, and we avoid the lazy loading by using the load children method to import in that particular route. And it increase the application performance by using the lazy loading.
Okay. Jessica. Okay. Mahendra. Now we go ahead with the JavaScript. Okay. Tell me what is the event?
Event. Yes, sir. Basically event happen on the JavaScript means some operation will be happen on the particular when we developing the code. That time that event has been changed on the particular means something happen on the that position when we change the value by providing the event. Means basically they are the two types of event. It is the event bubbling and event capturing. Means the event happen on the top to bottom and bottom to top.
Can you explain in detail event bubbling and event capturing?
Yes. Event bubbling is the type of event propagation when the first event is triggered on the innermost target element and successively trigger on the parent of the means it target on the parent of the element and same hierarchy, same nesting hierarchy will be happen on the outermost DOM element, that is the event bubbling. And event capturing is the event means the type of event propagation will happen on the when the event is triggered on the outermost DOM element, outermost target element, and successively trigger on the that of the child element that is marked in it, and same nesting hierarchy will happen on the innermost DOM element. These are the event capturing.
Okay. What is OOPS?
Basically, we the object, this is the programming language to create the instances on the basis of uh, object and what is the classes and inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism, and encapsulation. That way, we create the instances on the basis of their conditions.
Okay. What is closure?
Closure are the closure means the scope. It's having the legible scope, means that when we write any function inside the parent function, that's the parent function is create the legible scope. When we call the the parent function is written the child function definition, and when we call any call the child function, that time child function emit all information that are emit from the outside of the parent function. That is the closure.
Oh, what is mean by callback hell?
Callback hill is the anti-pattern in which the uh, it is it's like a pyramid like structure to make with the hard to debug the code and uh, debug the code and read and write and with the dealing with the asynchronous logic. That time we avoid the callback hill. That time using the asynchronous operation like a promise and asynchronous.
That's the solution on callback hell, right?
No, using the by avoid the async callback hill using so using the promise also and async await using to avoid the callback hill. Means a nesting like structure providing to using the promise and uh, async
Okay.
await.
Show me one example on sync await and explain.
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Uh, means we
Your voice
create
is
the
breaking.
function by using the async keyword, and means that this async keyword async function has written the hello. Can you hear me, sir? Hello.
Yes, yes, now. Hello.
Uh, uh, hello. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Yes. We create the async function by using the async keyword, and this function is return only the uh, return the value, but that time we need to when the value is not getting this async function, that time we will await this method, this function, this method will wait for the as getting the result. When the result is getting, that time the data will be get. The await is depend on the async, and is a try and catching for the error handling to get the error.
Try and catch for error handling.
Hello.
Yes, okay. Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Oh. What is web storage?
Web storage. The web storage are the this API comes from the HTML5, and it is basically store the data in the form of key and value pair. In the function store the data in the that particular uh, in the device, and the basically storage are basically the two types: the session storage and local storage. And in session storage, we can uh, store the data for temporary when the session has been expired. And in local storage, we can store the data forever when you are not remove it manually. And basically, for storing the data and by using the two method like set item, and getting data is the get item.
Okay. Can you show me one example on local storage, how to set and how to get data?
I have one idea. Hello. Hello.
Yes, Mahendra.
Yes. By using the query param activities out, we getting the ID as particular that component value, passing the value. When we get the ID, that time local storage got set item by using the this ID in store it.
Okay, compile it and show me. Hello.
Value get undefined here because I am not passing the any value to this. Hello.
Okay. No problem. What is destructuring object?
Destructuring means that this will destructure the array or object into individual array elements.
Into
Individual array elements or object elements.
what is rest operator and spread operator? Can you show me one example on that both? Hello. Hello, Mahendra, your voice is breaking.
Basically, can I explain first? Hello.
Yes, now.
Yes. Spread operator are basically it's allowed to extend an array into individual array element, and rest operator that means allowed to the accept the indefinite number of argument of parameter, and that provide the variable function to pass on it. And
Yes.
Using this two array, providing into individual array, that passing this array getting the individual element, like in with three dot, and this also provide the three dot. This getting the individual array, but this pass on this value into the one single array. That means both array are pass on the single array by using the spread operator. And rest operator, that means you provide the many argument. Means suppose you have passing the many argument of array, argument of value, and that suppose I want to consolidate the argument value, that time pass on this. So these both two value are not getting, but last this value are getting.
I'm sharing own declaration with you. Copy that. First wrap it. Alt Z. Hello, Mahendra.
Yes, sir.
First wrap the word. Press the Alt Z.
Rapid. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully first. Open the app.js file.
Yes.
Yes, we have one string in commented format. Uncomment that first. Okay, now press the key Alt Z.
Press the
Alt Z.
nothing happened.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Now
Hmm.
we have one string in that. We have some links. Now that I want to clickable all links on UI. How to achieve it?
Yes, sir, we are using the we passing the this value, we using the result is split on it, and then we use on the by providing the for each method for loop, and that time having some condition, that condition basis on the passing the result on the dot inner HTML, and that inner HTML to pass to the math estimation.
Then show me. Mahendra, hello.
Yes.
You
Yes.
try it. I will back into it.
Okay.
You try it. Yes, Mahendra.
Yes,
What?
sir. Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
Just a second. I'm sharing some declaration with you. Hello, I'm audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, okay. Copy that now. Don't run it. First tell me what will be the output.
Okay.
Make it a result one like that way. Yes. Yes. And tell me.
20, 10, 10 undefined.
Sure.
Mm.
You can write in a commented format at line number 72.
Yes, yes. Hello.
Okay. Sure. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Comment that 70 line number 25 and show it, run it and show me. Yes, that one.
After number, I will.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Check it. Run it and check. It's showing 20, 10, 10, 10. Okay, now open the app.js file. Remove the line number 75. All. Yes, okay. Now comment the line number 67. Yes. And 61. Sorry, 63, 63. 63. Both are same. Not. Okay.
Both.
Uncomment that. Okay, now 69. Comment the 69. Then what will be the output?
Hello.
Okay. Now remove the C from line number 71.
17.
Now what will be the output?
That is not a number.
Not a number. Okay. I'm sharing one array with you. Copy that and remove the duplicate element from that array. Okay.
Yes. Hello. Hello.
Yes, show me. Okay. Okay. Now, uh, again sharing one array with you. Okay. Copy that with one error. Okay. Now listen carefully. Write a function to get a array of largest number from a given array. You got it?
Largest number.
Write a function to get a array of largest number from given array. Like you need to create a one another array like that with in that first element 789, another is 896, another is 785, and something like that. Okay, Mahendra, you try it after the interview. Okay.
Okay.
Done from my side. Do you have any question?
Not
Okay.